will see how to do formatting. In last class we learned about the basic interface of Excel. So this is the sheet which is given to you. If you look it carefully, so see, the data is not at all formatted and it is not looking nice. There are certain columns which are given over here, but some columns are not properly visible. Some characters are hidden, and we are finding difficult to understand properly what the data is talking all about. So the title of this sheet is Basic Formatting in Home tab Shortcuts, but it is not center aligned. Below there is an objective: create a professional management report using Home tab formatting and Alt key shortcuts. So this is the objective of working in this sheet, wherein we will be learning how to create a professional management report, and we'll be using Home tab, as well as we'll be learning certain shortcut keys which we use using Alt key. And these are certain tasks which are given to you. The task 1 is to format the title, wherein the first task is to merge A1 colon J1. A1 colon J1 is a range which we have to merge, and then we have to apply dark blue color to the title, and in this way we will be formatting the title. And below there is a sample which is given over here, wherein we can see that the title is center aligned and the background is blue color and foreground color is white. So let's work on this. We have to first of all select A1 to J1 all the cells. So to select all the cells, you have to first of all see how to use the shortcut also while working on the sheet. We have to keep our cell active at A1, right? And after that we have to press Ctrl Shift and left. If we select Ctrl Shift and left, what it will do, it will take you to the last cell of this particular sheet. But here we cannot do this because we have to only select the cell which are A1 to J1, and the selection is going beyond this. So what we'll do, again we will keep our cell at A1 and then we press Shift and left arrow key and we'll go till J1, right? So we have selected all the cells together from A1 to J1. After this we have to merge and center this entire content, and that is to be merged between A1 and J1. So the shortcut which we have to use is Alt, right? So it will activate all the keys, hotkeys, which are actually with respect to various tabs and various options which are visible over there. I have to go to Home tab and the hotkey for Home tab is H. After this I have to merge it, and if you look here carefully, for merging the letter which we have to use is M. And then we have to merge it and align the entire text in center. So the letter under which underline is over there is C. So the moment we say Alt H M C, the entire text within the range will be going to get merged and center aligned. Now we have to give a background color to this as blue. So again what we do, to activate all the hotkeys, we have to press Alt, then H for home. Then what we have to do, we have to change the background color. And to change the background color, the shortcut key or the letter which we use is H. The moment we use H, we see that the color box for changing the color of background get open, and now we have to select blue color, right? Because we are being asked to use the blue color, right? Now we have to make changes in the foreground color. So what we do, or text color we can say, we say Alt H, right? What we do, we select this cell and then we say Alt H. Now to change the foreground color, the option is FC. From here we can make change in the text color, that is white, right? We can make it bold also. So what we do, we select the cell and then we say Control D. So what all shortcuts I have used, I am writing over here. To select the adjacent cells from A1 to colon is used to specify the range. We have what we did, we kept the cursor at A1 and then we pressed shift plus your right arrow key, right arrow key. Clear? So this is what we did. And after this is the whole text I have written over here, right, in red color. You can just notice over here, right, this is what I did. And after this, after selection to merge, what we did, Alt plus H plus M plus C, right? So it will be going to merge the entire data, right? So hope you have noted it down. After merging, what we did, after merging, we have changed the background and foreground color. So to change background color, what we did, we pressed Alt plus H plus what you used to change the background color. If you see, so the key which we have used was Alt H and then H, right? Then H. So that was Alt plus H plus H. This is background color, and to change text color, shortcut is Alt plus H plus FC. Then to make it bold, Alt plus B. So these all are the shortcut keys which we have used just now to perform first task, right? First we kept the cursor at A1, then we press shift and right arrow key, and after selecting all the cells from A1 to J1, we actually merged the cell, for which we used Alt HMC, and then to change the background color, Alt HH, to change the text color, Alt HFC, and to make it bold, Alt Control B. To make it bold, it is Control B. Right? So these are the shortcut keys which we have used. After this, what we have to do, we have to just see what is the question which is given to us. We have to apply dark green color and white bold font, and we have to align all the headers as center. So now if we press Ctrl Shift left, so the data which is in the last you can say edge of a column will be going to get selected. So the edge of a column in which the data is J4. So till all the content which are written in that particular row will be going to get selected, right? So we press Ctrl Shift and then right arrow key. After this, what we have to do, we have to make changes in the background color. So again Alt HH, make changes in the color, so make it green. Then Alt H FC, first of all select the data, and after this Ctrl Shift Alt H FC, and then make it white. Then again you have to select first and then say Ctrl D. Then we have to make it center aligned, to Alt H A C. So this is center aligned. And to make adjust the column width, that is Alt H O I. So all the column width are being adjusted. So if we see what all shortcuts we have used, first of all Control plus Shift plus right arrow key, right, to select all the headers, to select all headers. Once we selected all the headers, right, to select all the headers. This is the first task we did. After this, once we did this, what we have done, then again change the background color. So for that Alt plus H plus H, background color, then Alt plus H plus FC text color. This is the next step which we took, right? And after this, once we are over with this, then what we did, we edit center align. So again, to align center, Alt plus H plus A is for alignment and C for center, right? And after this, aligning center, to make it bold, Control plus B. Once we did it, what we did, we made it center aligned. We adjusted the column. So to adjust the column, to adjust column width, what we did, Alt plus H plus O plus I. So these are the options which are being used to perform task 2. Now after this, what is the task 3? So task 3 is saying format monthly sales as currency and attendance and incentive as percentage. So where is monthly sale? This is monthly sale. Now first of all we press Ctrl Shift down. So all the values which are lying in that particular column will be going to get selected. My selection will goes to the edge of last cell wherein data is lying. Now we have to convert that in this entire salary into currency. So the shortcut key which we press is Ctrl 1. Then we go to currency, and from here we can select the currency. Right now I want to select rupees. So it's rupees. If you want to put decimal places, you can put, otherwise you make it 0 and then say OK. So the formatting of monthly sales are being changed. So what I did, first of all, CTRL plus Shift plus down arrow key to select column, right? And after this, Control plus 1 to open format dialog box. Then select currency option and change the currency. This is what has been done, like action which is performed. Now we have to change the attendance percentage and incentive percentage. So what we do, we keep cursor over here. This is F5, then I press Shift left, then Control Shift down. So both the columns are being selected. Now again I press Control 1 and then I have to make a format it into percentage. So I'll click on percentage. Decimal places, if I want till 2 decimal places I'll keep, otherwise I can make it 0. So the entire data is being changed into percentage, right? Now after this, anything else is being given? No, right? So we have completed our task 3 also. Next is apply thin border to the data set. So we will select the entire data set, we'll keep our cursor on A4, then Control Shift down, then left and then Alt H B A. So it will like create a border around all the cells. H B means border, A means around all the cells. Now I have to align it center, so what I can say, Alt H A C, right? So I have to select all the entire data, I will select entire data and then say Alt H A C. So my data is now being aligned as center, right? So here what we learned, we practice certain shortcut keys which are actually starting from Alt plus H buttons, and H stands for home. So we tried certain home tab formatting related buttons, and what is lying in home tab, if you click over here you can see You can change all the fonts, you can make changes in the alignment, you can make changes in the number, and you can make changes in the width of cell also. You can insert new cell, you can delete some cell, as well as there are some cell styling, and you can format this entire data as table also, right? So these are some inbuilt styling which you can use it, but I have used whatever is being asked. You can use some inbuilt styling also. Similarly, you can format the entire data into the table which are having predefined formats. But as we are being asked to format it, so we have used these all ways to format the given data. So with this, I have completed my second sheet. Now I can make change to the color, tab color, that I have finished this sheet, and I can give some color to this sheet, and then I can again save it. So how we can save? File, save as, and the version which we have given was version 1, so that we are having original copy of a file. And in this way we can save it, and it is already existing, that is why it is asking do you want to replace it. Say OK. In next lecture we will talk about data entry.